What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. Well, I'm here to tell y'all right now that Lincoln and Ford has been half-stepping all the way, withholding the goods, man. I'm gonna tell you. Well, first of all, I'm a car buff. I really like cars. You understand what I mean? And for since forever, Fords and Lincolns, especially Lincolns, has been my favorite automaker until I started seeing them basically half stepping. You know what I mean? Could be the leader of the pack, but refuse to be the underdog. It's gotten to the point to where their concept cars look better than their finished product, as what you see right here. See? Now, this is 2002 Lincoln Continental concept right here. 2002. They had this concept ever since then. And they've been making everything else except this. This car right here should have been, came out when the, what was it? Cadillac CTS-V and the Chrysler 300C. You see. But no, they brung, other stuff out that just does not actually compete with those cars in looks or performance. Actually, they have the new Lincoln Town car, and it's decent. It's not this what you see on the screen right here, but yeah, it's a step towards the right direction. You understand? But what I don't like about these 2 what 7s and 3.0s and 3.5s, basically what I call lawnmower engines with turbos on them. See? Turbochargers. The Cadillac CTS-V, it has a 6.2 supercharged engine in it that makes 650 some horse. Okay? Plus, they make the CTS-6, which is a 6-cylinder that has like 400 horse. But the thing is, what I'm saying, what I like about Cadillac and that aspect is they're giving the customer, the right to choose. Lincoln should do the same thing. If you want to make your lawnmower engines with turbos on them and all that, make it, but still offer the higher end, high performance luxury, sedan. See? But they won't do it. I don't know who they got in there. I don't know who that CEO is who's halting progress. See? How in the hell could this right here not make production? This is one sharp car. You see? And like this front end right here, they took this front end right here and put on an SUV. On an SUV. That's another thing I'm tired of. It's too many SUVs on the street. See? You need to bring back Lincolns that look like this. This Lincoln right here is actually based off the 1965 and 67 and like 68. Lincolns way back in the day when they had the suicide doors. I'm telling y'all, this Joker right here got so much more to it. Let's read a little bit of the story. This is the 2002 Lincoln Continental concept. Yes, you read that right. 2002. It's still good. It's still so good that it not only puts the current Lincoln Continental to shame, but Lincoln should seriously go ahead and put it into production. That's what I've been saying since I first seen this concept from way back in 2002. Why won't they build this car? And also, if you build it, put a V8 in the damn car. And don't let it be the 5.0 Coyote either. You can do better. Whatever happened to the 6.2 that you guys have built? That's what I like to know. See? Would it be a kind of admission or defeat for Lincoln to go back to a style it showed off back in the first Bush administration? Yes, but again, look at this car. And the thing about it is like that. It goes back that far. And they refuse to build it. See? And it's good to see somebody that think like I do about it. That's the reason why I said when I seen this story, I said, I think I want to do a video on this. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. It says, right here where you see the suicide doors, as they call them. Then you got this trunk, which is, it's trick. It is trick. And then see, when you open the trunk still goes up, it slides back. And then whatever you got in there extends out to you. Sharp ass feature. And by the way, these are 22s right here. This one bad boy right here. See? It says here, look at it more. And this is the inside right here. Got his own little laptop and all that. Now this baby's got luxury, style, elegance, and power. See? It's basically a retro modern interpretation of the infamous 1960s Continental, the Kennedy one. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It was 1960, like 5 and 66. This is tight right here. Ford has been withholding the goods. They got somebody in there that just ain't got no class. They keep signing off on these damn Focuses and Fusions and shit and all these damn SUVs, MKC this, MKZ that. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, those cars are underachievements. Every last one of them. They underachieve it. They underachieve big time on it. I don't understand that. See, 2.2 engines and shit like that. Okay, so what about the gas? Still give the customer the right to choose. See? Okay, it says, aside from the styling, the 2002 Lincoln Continental concept was more interesting than you'd think. Ford built 2 models, as Car Design News reported a few years back. One non-running static display model and one with an engine that ran. What engine? This car got a 6.0 liter Aston Martin V12. And they say, hell yes. Now hey, that's cool right there. But I would take the 6.2, a 6.2 supercharger or a 7 liter in this baby any day. Because back in the day, all they knew were 7 liters, 7.5 liters. These big boys back in the day, Yep, this concept got the engine out of an Aston Martin DB7, which was under Ford's control at that time. That is what I can corporate. That's what I call corporate synergy. Ford claimed 414 horsepower for the thing, which is more than adequate. Might the car have been better suited with a big V8, possibly? But an Aston Martin engine, gigantic Lincoln concept is not a bad thing. And again, this, Conti concept was large. The wheelbase alone was over 11 feet. The whole car was nearly 18 feet long. Damn. Or about as long as the new Lincoln Navigator. Well, I'd rather have this any day than some damn Lincoln Navigator. Okay, this is what I was telling y'all about the trunk. Also, it has fitted, Halliburton cases for the trunk, which is the most 2002 thing imaginable. See? Now, there's a lot that the current Conti borrowed from this concept. The central spine that runs through the length of the interior. The very, masonry, modern metal accents the name. There are all good carryovers. You know what isn't carried over? Any sense of grandeur, any sense of grandeur presence in the total styling. Yeah, they messed up when they didn't build this. Big time. Wait till I show y'all the Ford Interceptor that they didn't build. Let me show you that. Another good they've been, holding back on. See. Now the Lincoln Continental isn't selling particularly well. Is it fair to entirely blame those poor sales on the Cars Week styling. Probably not, but I'll do it anyway. Well, yeah, it's true because they won't make things people want. And I don't know if y'all can see that all well. This is the new one right here. See, it's not doing well. And they took the suicide doors, from this concept right here and put on here. It's still not doing that well. Nobody really wants this shit right here. See? The most proud looking Lincoln today is the Navigator. I don't care about that. I don't need no hotel on wheels. Which is on the track to significantly outside the Continental. I'm going to say Connie says Connie. I'm going to say Continental. This year, sales figures of the Navigator versus the Conti are about 2,300 versus 1,500 so far this year. Per good car, bad car. Americans want a big hulking Lincoln. They're just getting it from an SUV. I don't care about SUVs. And see, this is something else. Here it is right here. SUV. See? Ford can't make Lincoln Navigators fast enough. And I know who buying this shit. But anyway, I don't particularly care about, look at this bad boy. Got vented exhaust. Look at that. See? Okay, it should go ahead and go full retro while it is at what? Let me read these. Excuse me, people. It should go ahead and go full retro while it's at all it. Whatever that means. This style looked good in 1961. It looked good in 2002. And every molecule in my body is convinced it'll look good in 2018. See, he's telling the truth. Now, if y'all can see this one down here, that right there, this is your new Lincoln Continental. It ain't got nothing on this. It really don't. See? Ford need to quit half-stepping. Make cars people want. See, when you do, and put the power in there, and I ain't just talking about no, 5.0 liter Coyote. Okay, let me show y'all this right quick. Voila. Look at that bad boy right there. That right there is called the Ford Interceptor. They won't make it. They won't put it in production. See? Now, I'm not going to read basically what it's all about and everything, but it's a concept that they won't put in production. And that's what I'm mad about. See? Here it is right here. Let me do this picture right here. See? They tight. They are tight. See, after y'all see this video, y'all gonna know I'm a car buff big time. My wife get tired of hearing me talking about cars. Look at that. Style going to waste. See? Look at that. I don't know if y'all familiar with the new what's that? Taurus. The Ford Taurus, the new body style, is actually based off of this one right here. If y'all notice the lights, if next time y'all behind one, y'all driving, check this out. You'll see they put these lights right here on the back of it, But hey, this is killing the Ford Taurus. I mean, I like the Ford Taurus, but this is actually killing it. And of course, they put a damn lawnmower engine in it. I think it's a 3.0 or 3.5. With they call it EcoBoost, but it's a turbo. Look at that bad boy. See? And they were talking about when they was faking, they was talking about putting the 5.0 liter in here. Okay, fine. But like for the Lincoln, do the 6.2. See? Matter of fact, you can put the 6.2 in this too. Make sure both of them supercharged. Dang, man, look at that fender flare right here. See? There's just no excuse for Ford not to build, cars that look like this. Because right now they are underachieving and they on the bottom. This SUV shit is madness now. Well, that concludes my serum on these cars right here. Because if I stay on here, I'll be on here all night. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this right here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.